In this episode, I yell a lot.
It's behind us. Oh no!
Iris finally takes a shower.
I think this is only my second shower in Chile.
And we work the magic.
We'll have to be wizards to get it done. Yes, are we ready to rock and roll? And Jonas doesn't say yes, no, he just wants to go first to the left. So we're leaving Coyhaique now, and I know I still pronounce it wrong. Nobody told me how to pronounce it. But with how I pronounce it, you'll be able to find it on the map. Bye bye, Coyhaique. It's 145 kilometers straight ahead, and then keep right. And the keep right is at the first fuel station. This really is the main road in the whole region, which is kind of funny for people coming from Europe at least. Jonas was fiddling about both with his DJI because his mic didn't want to connect, and his micro, which still isn't working.
Probably not.
Which is really sad because I like talking to you. Yay. You're actually pretty nice. Nope, I can't hear you. Ah. Yeah, that I can hear. Yeah, that I hear.
I don't get it. So I worked with this stuff for 6 years, and I thought I knew most of the trouble, but the one thing I never ever encountered was a mic that works when you tap it, and quite loudly.
Very loud.
It's in Iris her helmet.
I know.
But if I scream into it, it doesn't do anything. I'm baffled.
No, nothing. We have another bus stop, lunch stop, and there's a hidden benefit of this spot. Along the road, there's a ditch, and as a lady, it's kind of hard to pee often along the road here because there's not that much traffic, but still there's people around, and it's not always easy to hide, but here I'm gonna hide away in the ditch. We zullen een beetje op onze snelheid moeten letten. Hè? Stel dat die tankstation geen benzine heeft.
Ja, dat zijn wel lang gejost, hè.
Ja, dat is misschien ook waar. Never mind.
Oh, happy days. Happy, happy, happy days. And I think Mañihuales is the place we need to go to fill up our tanks to get some more gasoline.
We're once again staying in a cabana to get another YouTube video edited for you because that's quite tricky in the tent. And we always try to eat more fruits and vegetables while we have the option. So here you go. Today we're eating wraps. There we have one Jonas, tired from editing the video today.
Cooking another vegetable. The potato something.
And then, and this is an unbelievable luxury, trust me. We're gonna sit in these sofas and we're gonna watch freaking TV.
Oh yeah. Look at it. And it works.
When you're at home watching TV is such a normal day-to-day thing, or at least in Belgium it is. And here, being able to watch TV really feels like a big treat. And in the meantime, we have our stove glowing, and we can keep an eye on our motorbikes. There's only one big decision we still need to make. Are we gonna cross the border overland, or are we gonna take the boat from Puerto Yungay to Puerto Natales, so straight to the south? So that's one of our dilemmas. I think Jonas has some inputs.
The boat is a big decision, because if we take the boat, we've got 2 days and 2 nights on a boat without a cabin, with only seats to sleep in, and snoring Chileans. So what will we do?
We'll keep you updated. Developing new talents. If you ever need someone to sew your tent together, I've got practice. The upside is that Nordisk, they helped us a lot, and they're gonna give us warranty for the tent. So for now it's gonna be sent to family in Europe, to my brother. And we can only hope that they come to visit soon. So for now it's this tent. If it doesn't hold, we will try to find a temporarily new one. And then there's a new one from Nordisk awaiting us. So
When not sewing tents together, we tend to get a little competitive.
So what we don't do to enjoy ourselves, we saw this little course and we decided we wanted to know who could do it faster. I'm pretty sure, though it doesn't look like it, that Aris is going to be faster than me, because I really suck at that kind of stuff. Last one.
And guess what? She actually was faster than me.
I'm incredibly happy to find a warm shower. I think this is only my second good shower in Chile, so hereby you're warned.
Meanwhile, somewhere near the river,
I was trying to find a fishing spot, but I picked up some friends along the way. Just so bye-bye fish.
Today it's gonna be 23 degrees and we're kind of panicking about the heat, because what we thought was cold in Greece is gonna be a very warm day here, and we're leaving our cabana behind. Towards Coyhaique we go. Yep.
We're now, I think, 10, 11 kilometers from where we started off. And just look around. It's such an amazingly epic view. So, straight or left, what do we do? Right, sorry. Straight. Yeah. So we're doing Ruta 7, that's why we go straight. Imagine growing up here. Imagine going on holiday when this is your home. The one thing you can't go looking for is more impressive nature.
Look at that, we even have dust. I nearly forgot what dust looks like. It's gonna be a freshly dusted iris after this ride, I think. With the gravel, I don't know why, but it always feels as if I'm closer to... You're more in the nature than on a tarmac road somehow. And look, there's a tiny house. Imagine living there. Where do you live? Well, you go to the mountain, go around the mountain, then you go to the left and then to the right, and there's my house. In front of the cows.
So even here,
there are roadworks. It is a way better job though than doing the roadworks in Belgium. Just imagine working on the highway or any place in Belgium, or working in this beautiful spot. I don't know what the road is going to be like. Once again, people are quite friendly here. Oop. Yep. And I thought it's going to be better on this bit.
Mostly when they're doing roadworks, the road is quite okay. But here it's slippery. Slippery dust.
Gotta admit, I'm really happy that we're doing the Ruta 7 now. Because I think this is all preparation for putting asphalt on there. And then a lot of the charm is going to be lost.
My freshly dusted husband. This is really one of the reasons why I love traveling so much. You end up at places like this that you would never plan to go. You just pass through and they're breathtaking. Ja. Oma, dit is voor u, hè. Mijn knie doet al wat pijn en ik ben nog geen 90. Ik bedoel, dan is het serieus, hè. Dus ik ben trots op u. And to be honest, often phones and technology baffles me, and she's 90 years old and she's getting used to a new smartphone, getting used to WhatsApp, watching YouTube videos. So our YouTube videos, of course. So
there you go. Little shout out to the grandparents, or the one living grandparent on both our sides. A thing that you might not always notice, but that we started noticing, is that there are no airplane trails here in Patagonia, and it makes a huge difference to the landscape. It's so much more pristine than when you've got those fluffy, ridiculous stripes in here. It makes your sky so much bigger. It took us a while to realize what was the big difference to us. We're getting better at doing the gravel, but it's still, when you see a patch that's deeper, it's still a bit, we're still a bit apprehensive, because you never know how deep it's going to be. And we heard also that that is the one thing on the Carretera Austral. We haven't noticed it yet, but that's the one thing on the Carretera Austral that can really fuck up your day when you find a really deep patch of gravel. And foreshadowing, we might have found one. If you notice, by the way, that we sometimes refer to C90 Adventures, we don't want to copy him, he's just very funny. And we love his videos, so that's why you will find some of his jokes.
Oh.
It's a tribute to C90, and obviously it's just it just fits the situation really well most of the time. So shout out to C90 actually, why not? We never watched YouTube videos, or not coherently, before we found your channel. And we started watching your series, and now we're making our own, so I think that had something to do with it.
That's awesome.
So there you go. We're riding on this gravel bit now, and it's actually really dangerous with all the dust everywhere, and there's cars behind us. Oh no! I was gonna make a video being like, oh, everything is dangerous and wow. And I don't know if you can see the funny wobbly bit here, but my windscreen has just completely broken off. so I've now got a floppy windscreen. I think it will, you know, stay where it is more or less. But yeah, there we go, floppy windscreen. And no world's most dangerous roads voiceover. I'll start again if another car passes by. Yeah. I just made the executive decision that I'll be leaving the metal part of the windscreen behind because it got fixed. Like, wow, look at the mountains. It got fixed like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, and we haven't been riding that much since because we just took about a 5-day break. Which you don't know, we've been traveling continuously and being really cool, persistent bikers who drive every day for hundreds of kilometers.
Oh wow! It's a new breakage. It's not even the... Whoa! It actually... Holy crap! Actually broke straight through the round bit. You wouldn't think that possible. But the guy who welded it said that it was real rubbish material. So he was probably right. And I'll give Adventure Spec the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say that it's just a production error that they made, and they just had some bad luck with it.
So we saw a wok restaurant and we had to stop. Look at this.
We're really big fans of Asian food.
And it's just nice to have something different now. And it's a good way to feel better that we're gonna probably spend all day spending Jonas's bike again. So 4 things need a new place on a motorbike, and you might know it's often hard to place things on your motorbikes close to the handlebars. So we might be in for a treat after this. We'll have to be wizards to get it done. But first...
Which we are, obviously.
We are wizards, but we need to reload on very tasty food first. Today is an incredibly beautiful day. It's 23 degrees. There we have Jonas, no ram mount?
Super fast, no ram mount. So I'm gonna ask that guy.
So one store, no ram mount, going to the other store. And otherwise we're gonna have to make a solution ourselves, but this is currently the situation. This is how it should be. So I definitely prefer this version. There we go. This is a dead Jonas because of the heat, but it won't last. The dead Jonas and the heat. Come on. And I once again can't put my motorcycle. I don't know what's going on lately. But every time I want to park, I can't. Now I'm on a high ground.
Like literally every time.
Literally every time. So there you go. This is us for the night.
So it's nice and hot today, 23 degrees. And there's something missing from my bike. And what it is obviously, again, the Adventure Spec windscreen, which has broken off one more time. There's Fossi. Luckily that isn't on my bike. Now what we want to do is mount everything USB, GPS, thermometer for the coolant, and then my heated grips onto the CRF. The only problem with that is that I don't have any shops here that sell, you know, any mounting stuff, so I'll have to improvise. I'd say keep with me and see how Christmas tree I get my bike. So, fixed it. We've got the temperature sensor. It's a bit crowded here. We've got the heated grips, which I actually managed to mount on a little, you know, ring that goes around there. Then we've got the USB cable that is behind here and connected here. And then we've got the GPS, and that is a bit of a worry still, because it's not properly secured. Well, it's properly secured, but it can move up and down. So not exactly what I was looking for. I did find something though, one of those. And if I can ask somebody to make a little like plate with 4 holes in it, I can use that to mount the GPS properly. So tomorrow we're going into town because everything's closed already, and we're gonna find hopefully ourselves somebody to fix it.
In this episode, we covered a total of 220 kilometers and went from Puihuape to Coyhaique. Like and subscribe.